It's 1981. The Oak Ridge Boys are on the radio. And so is Laural Porter as the Caisson Radio cowgirl in San Diego, California. After a few years, Laural aims for a job in television. She hits the bullseye at KIFI Channel 8 in Idaho Falls. With her cowgirl hat in place and her 1967 Beetle packed, Laural rides off to greener pastures. At KIFI, Laural is what they called at the time the weather girl. She truly is a one-woman roundup.
They usually have about a dozen friends go along for the 3-day cattle drive.
It's a pretty special place in the winter. The crowd
Producing, writing, shooting, and editing her stories.
Once you ride on his cattle...
It wasn't long before Laural was front and center behind the anchor desk.
Laural was the first female anchor in eastern Idaho, but she also loved reporting. I remember her weekly Porter reports were each a masterpiece.
As we see tonight on Porter Report.
Idaho is also where Laural marries Mike Houlihan. He's the guy who taught her how to shoot and edit at KIFI. They have 4 beautiful children in Idaho.
Coming up on this Friday, September 20th, teachers...
Then in 1989, Boise powerhouse KTVB Channel 7 comes calling.
And I knew immediately that I wanted to hire you. Then you and Carolyn Hawley became the first all-women news anchor team in Idaho TV history.
With Laural Porter.
Once again, Laural gets noticed, this time from the Sunshine State.
News Channel 2's Laural Porter is live at Epcot Center.
After a few years at WESH TV Channel 2 in Orlando, Laural heads back to the Northwest and KGW to anchor the early evening and late newscasts.
We're following that breaking news near the Dalles.
And once again, it's beyond the anchor desk where Laural finds the special stories.
I mean, she has a big heart and is a consummate pro, but she cares about people and the community.
Excited?
Laural has won many awards for her work, including the prestigious National Edward R. Murrow Award for a story about the Oregon eye doctor who restored a mother's sight.
Oh my God!
But I've just got to tell you, Laural is the hardest working person in this business.
Nearly 10 years ago, KGW President and General Manager DJ Wilson has an eye for a weekly public affairs program. Laural is top of mind to host Straight Talk.
Thank you for joining us.
And one of the things that I appreciate so much in Laural is not only her work ethic, but just her whole sensibility about being prepared for things. You know, she isn't a person that calls it in.
Did you know?
In addition, Laural is known for landing exclusives, including interviews with 3 Nobel Peace Prize winners, including President Obama. She is the only local TV anchor asked to go to Washington to interview the president.
And how concerned are you about the danger that oil trains pose?
Laural is a woman of first, leaving a lasting impression.
I could never have imagined what an incredible journey this would be, and I can hardly wait to see what's around the next bend.